I'm Addison. I am going to be a senior in high school, and I go to Crossroads Florence. This is going to be my 6th time at camp because I've been going to Crossroads like my whole life. I went to my first camp in 6th grade, got baptized there, but I didn't really commit to the kingdom work part of it until I really got into high school because I used to just be so scared of rejection or people thinking of me differently or possibly even losing friendships because I made it awkward or too uncomfortable in conversation. This past year was my first coaching experience. I coached a group of 8th grade middle school girls, and it was just incredible to be able to actually pour into the generation underneath me. And I used to be in their spot, and I had a coach who was in high school, and I just remember looking up to them and listening to them and just getting wisdom from them. And the fact that I can now be in that position for someone else, praying over them, talking through their life with them is just, it's been a really cool experience. Part of what's inspired me to invite so many other people is just the way that I've been able to see God move in their lives when I'm able to have the courage to take the first step. There was one friend, her name is Tori, and I invited her to camp after freshman year, and it was just an incredible experience to be a part of because I got to see her surrender her life to Christ at her first church camp after having conversations with her where she told me, like, I'm not really sure what I believe. Like, she didn't really know where she stood with God. And then she came to camp because she thought it was just going to be a fun summer camp experience. And then she invited me up to the stage with her when she surrendered her life to Christ for the first time. And that was the first time that I really got to see someone that I loved and cared about so much surrender their life to God after I had already done it myself. And just seeing people go through what I've already gone through and the joy and the peace that it's brought them has really been my motivation of okay, that was amazing, I want to do more. I would define being a kingdom worker as using yourself as a living sacrifice to introduce all of the great things that Jesus gave into your life to share it with other people in whatever way he uses you. If you are at camp for the first time, just soak every minute of it up. You are probably going to see some diabolical things you never thought you would see in your life. You're probably going to see some beautiful things you never thought you would see in your life. But I would just say, be open. Don't close off your heart from God because you don't know what he wants to change or how he wants to move in you. And I would just tell that person to be open to receiving whatever he has for you because it's probably crazier than you ever expected it to be.